The moment the man stepped off the plane, his homeland erupted into civil war. His visa and passport became invalid overnight, trapping him at the airport, watching the news footage of gunfire and explosions. Despair and helplessness washed over him. Travelers came and went in endless streams, but everyone was in too much of a hurry. No one stopped to help him. He was like a deserted island, unable to dock or sail back home. The camera kept pulling away, leaving him further and further behind. The airport director told him there'd been a coup in his country, and they couldn't let him enter. All he could do now was wait in the terminal for news. But because of the language barrier, Victor didn't understand a word. He just gave a cheerful thumbs up. Seeing his reaction, the director lost his patience.
No more Krakosia. Okay? New government. Revolution. You understand?
Security escorted him to the main hall and gave him some meal vouchers. After patiently explaining for ages, Victor finally seemed to grasp that he couldn't set foot outside the airport. He clutched his handful of vouchers, trying to figure out how to stretch them for a few more days. Even so, he still went out of his way to help others, completely oblivious to his vouchers blowing away in the wind. When Victor
Oh my god! You broke my bag! Broke my bag! Mom, Dad! He broke my bag!
tried to retrieve his vouchers, the airport janitor, a white-haired guy, stopped him. So night fell. Victor made his way to an empty gate area. Beyond the massive floor-to-ceiling windows lay the glittering lights of New York City. But separated by a single wall, Victor was like a homeless wanderer. He cobbled together a makeshift bed from old airport chairs. But the second he dozed off, a deafening roar jolted him awake. He must have been dreaming about the war back home. The next morning arrived quickly. Victor carefully washed up, then went to process his exit paperwork. But without a country, he couldn't get a passport. And without a passport, he couldn't leave. Victor tried to slip through the cracks every day. But every day the airport's immigration officer turned him away. Since Victor spent his days wandering around the airport in pajamas, the director became increasingly annoyed. This was a critical time for his promotion, and Victor had become a thorn in his side. He even pointed out escape routes to Victor. He just wanted Victor out of the airport. Sure, he'd get arrested the moment he left, but then he'd be someone else's problem. Faced with the director's heavy hints, Victor kept pushing his luck. He noticed that the security cameras were tracking his every move. His survival instincts told him something wasn't right. Clever Victor pulled a fake out. This blind spot maneuver left the director speechless. From then on, Victor became legendary, because no one had the authority to let him in or the right to kick him out.
I wait.
What are you looking at? What are you doing? Go back to work.
Thank you.